finally made it. It's Zingo, Argentina. Awesome to be here, and what a gorgeous place. Where do you see this? Unbelievable. Land in Buenos Aires. It looks like Europe. And I've got a loaded team here. You know, I've got professional guy Glenn Hood with me. I've got Craig Weaver with me. I've got Ian from High Hook Tours with me. And I've got Diego, who's caught giant monster fish here. So how could we lose? So, hey guys, I tell you what, I'm ready for some great fishing. Let the games begin.
Yes.
Yeah. What do they use this for?
Yes, look around. This is a very beautiful place to get the lunch. To stop here in the middle of the fishing, to take a rest, to have a good lunch.
Oh,
you have bathrooms, restrooms, very many parks, and nature. Wildlife around. You have capybaras, you have monkeys around.
Yeah, I saw the monkeys on the way. That was great, you know. And I know with all the adventures that High Hook Tours has, if you think this is a great place to have lunch, this has got to be probably one of the better ones.
Yes, it is. It is one or maybe the best place you have to stop in the middle of the day. Sometimes with the bad weather, you need to stop fishing because it's very cold here, principally in the winter times, and you need a place to to be.
And it's supposed to rain a little bit while we're here, so it's nice to know we got a place to run to.
Yes, you need.
Well, let's get some of that world famous food.
Yeah, come on.
Let's go in there. Out here on the Paraná, I've got the tackle that I think is going to do the job. And Ian, what I brought, I've got an ugly stick, but this is a special edition. This is a 10-foot long. It's very long. It's made mostly for downriggers, but I like a big, long pole out here with a big, solid backbone. So I brought this for some of these big, giant fish. And then, of course, I've got the highly acclaimed Shakespeare aluminum reel, and this thing holds zillions of yards of line, so I don't care how big this fish is, he's coming in, especially on this red Cajun line. We've had a lot of luck with this red Cajun line. Santee Cooper, which is famous for catfish, we've had some really big fish on this. And what I've done is I put a barrel swivel on and then attached a 4-foot leader, same material, with a little clip on the end so that I can hook a lure. Because you said we're going to need some lures. What kind of lures are we going to be putting on?
We'll use some different lures because they all made in Argentina.
Oh.
Just for surubins, the spotted catfish, and to dorados too.
Oh, dorados too?
Yes, too.
Okay.
In that period of the year, we are after the surubins, and during the summertime, we can catch from dorados with that lures.
Oh, okay.
They are very different, and they had deep action with the big lips to put the lure until the bottom.
Oh,
you need to feel all the time the bottom like that, searching for the fish close to the bottom.
Okay,
Very interesting.
So the surubim must be real close, or
yes, all the time on the bottom.
Okay.
At the bottom, and you need to feel the lure searching for the fish at the bottom.
Does that mean that we get snags a lot?
Yes, a lot. Yes. We need to feel the difference between the snag and the surubim.
I know a lot of times that a lot of the guides like to use the lighter line. Do you lose a lot of lures when you use the light line?
No, here it is very important to use a lighter line because the diameter of the line is important to put the lure at the bottom.
Okay.
And if you put a line too strong with a great diameter, you probably will not put the lure on the bottom.
Okay.
And you will want catfish.
So probably 20 pound test, 25 pound?
Yes, more or less that 20 and 25 pound test.
Okay.
More or less. Look, you have different size and different colors,
Oh, yeah.
and all the front of the lure, all the time on the bottom you can see
Oh, yeah.
the
It's
dents.
all the dents from the rock?
Yes, from
Okay.
the rocks.
So as it's being retrieved, it's in this kind of
Yes,
motion.
like that. Yes.
And it's hitting the rocks, and the surubim comes up, and
Yes.
how do
And
they hit it?
It's interesting because sometimes you have during a period of a year the surubim be caught by the mouth as other fishes, but in some part of the year they try to kill the lure or the bait with the tail, and they put their tail on the lure, and sometimes you can catch a surubim by the tail and by the body too.
Oh, so the surubim will swim up,
Yes.
swat the lure with the tail.
Yes,
So
sometimes.
sometimes they'll get hooked on the tail.
Yes, yes.
Or if they miss it, maybe they get hooked somewhere else on the
On the
body.
body, yes.
Oh, okay.
If you catch
Okay.
one on the body, you can spend 2 hours to put out the fish because it can swim very well, and you have a line about 20 pounds, 16 pounds, 25 pounds. You need, and the current of the rivers, the main river, main channel, you need the time to
So a
put
lot of current, big fish, light line.
you
That
imagine
usually equals a long fight.
yes, 100 pounds fish in a light line with a hook on his
Ian,
body.
I like your attitude. When you start talking about 100-pound fish, it just
Yes,
makes
it
me
is a
laugh, you know?
great color, great choice.
This is the fire tiger. Is that what they call it?
Yes, fire
Because
tiger.
of the stripes.
Yes,
I'll let
exactly.
I'll let you clip that on there the right way. It's got the stripes and then the bright, like the chartreuse
Yes.
colors. And I guess it's the flash. This is a pretty clear river, really, isn't it?
Yes, it depends on the time. Now the water is clear, but some parts of the year you have not so clear.
Let me ease this in and take a look at the swimming action of this. Let's see if we can't get this thing out. I'm gonna actually try to lift it without getting a hernia. So we'll oh, gee, my knee. This won't be a long picture, but yeah, if this isn't 70, 80, I don't know what is. This is truly a giant fish, and they're down here thick as flies. And it's just a whole different way to fish for catfish with lures. They're just so aggressive. They'll lay down in those rocks and they will ambush. They'll ambush fish, and they got plenty of room to store some bait fish in here. So we're gonna go ahead and get some stills. And I got a feeling the rest of the guys ought to be getting into some by now.
He's making another run. He's not one of the monsters down here, but he's a nice fish. Got a beautiful day out here. This is winter in Argentina. You see I'm in short sleeve shirts and getting a little bit of a sunburn even. There he comes again. You gotta watch putting your thumb on that spool. I have a bad habit of that. It'll burn your thumb up. Okay, he's making another run. Oh yeah.
Hả? Ủa sao vậy?
Okay, I believe he's coming up to the top to let us see him now. Oh yeah. He's not very big, but he's a nice fish. Okay. That's an Argentina catfish for you right there. Very small for down here, but nice fish. Anything that'll give you a fight. Okay, we're going to release this fella back in there so he can get up in the 100-pound range. And that's what this is about down here at sports fishing. And it's all about the fight and the adventure. Okay, buddy, we thank you. It's time to get him on back in there.
Ease him back up. They use real light drags here. Sometimes you can expect an hour and a half. Yes, see. An hour and a half. Grande fish, grande. Sometimes you can expect an hour and a half fight on these buggers. These catfish typically will slap it with their tail, kill their prey, and then run. See. See. Ready? Copy, right here. See. You right here? See. All right, we got it. We're gonna land this fish on the front of the boat. Oh, look at that fish. That is a beautiful fish. Look at the size of this bad boy. Great. Now, look how we got him hooked. Barely on the skin. Whoa. Yes, lift him.
30 kilos.
Yes. Good fish. See. Look at this fish. Yeah, you need help? Hey! Oh, see. Beautiful fish. Look at this fish. Gorgeous fish. Typical tail slap. They kill the prey. Turn around and eat it. Unfortunately, he didn't make it that far. We got a good hook set. Bring this big old monster in the boat. Let's take a good look at it. Yes, see, come on in the boat. This 8.5 foot ugly stick, just put it on him, son. Great fight, great fish. See? This is the color that has produced 3 fish here in the last 2 days. It's remarkable how they do that. We want to remove the hook. See? Ah, yes. Stow away our rod, and we're going to hold this up for the camera so everybody can get a good look at this fish. I just hope this sunlight holds out long enough to where we can do this. Yes, sir. That thing is just about as long as I am. Look at this monster. Oh, he's got a good shot. A good strong mouth. Oh, look at this monster fish. Oh, look at this. You gotta love it. Argentina catfish, baby. Oh man, look at that thing. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, yes, thank you. Oh, let's see if I can get him upside. Oh, what an armful. Man, look at the spines on this thing. Beautiful colors, spots everywhere. Great big head. Oh, slope hydrodynamics, excuse me. And I think I'm gonna set him down because he's kind of heavy. Gracias. Oh. We gotta hurry up and get this thing to the weight station. We want to certify this thing as a world record fish. To do so, we need to get there just as fast as we can, get him weighed, and ultimately we're gonna turn him back loose so somebody else can catch him. So let's get this thing to the hill, hey? Andale, andale. Thank you very much.
28,400, 28,500.
We have to have a tape measure too. Yes, a tape measure? Yes, see. 28.5 kilos. He will go, see, about almost 56 inches. He's 55.5 inches, give or take a little bit. Good fish, good fish. The girth on this bad boy. See. 30 inches around. Great fish. We haven't done the math yet, but I'm sure she's about 50 pounds or better. Easy. Beautiful fish. Move. The spines on this bad boy are just horrendous. Look at this. Very sharp. A lot of specks. They're made to stay flat on the bottom. See? 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 Hey! We go take this baby down, revive him a little bit, and turn him loose. He's anxious to get back. Ground, take a look at her, get some measurements. And I believe we just certified her as a world record. All I need now is the paperwork, baby. Where's the tape measure? Thank you, Craig. Pam, can you get a good shot at this? Or where the measurement's at?
Get your thumb off of
it. We got about 56.5, somewhere along there with the mouth shut. It was good to go. Beautiful fish, spotted, Serbian. Oh man.
Did the reel run?
Oh, it ran good, Greg. He hit and took off, son.
We need a still of this.
Yes, we do. Oh, we're getting ready to drop this thing back in the water. I had to enlist the help of my buddy Craig. This thing is heavy. We're gonna turn her back loose. Thank you, buddy. We're gonna revive her just a little bit. I'll tell you one thing. This is some cold water. Oh, it's a beautiful fish. I hope the camera can catch this. This is a beautiful fish. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, she's doing good. Come on, baby. Yes. Yeah, when she gets ready to clamp, that's when she's going. All right, sugar. We're gonna see you until next time. All right.
Just starting to get dusk, and these fish have turned on feeding, and we've got one on here. Now these are line class records that we're fishing for, so we're using very light line and very little drag. Oh, there he is. He just came to the top for a minute. Oh yeah, there's his splash. Fish are strong. I don't know if he's big enough or not. Oh yeah. That's a fine fish. That ought to be another world record for this line class. All right. There we go. There's a better view of what we come down here to catch. This right here is the weapon of choice. Shakespeare ugly stick tiger rod, tidewater reel, and this is what you can go anywhere in the world and catch with these rods.
Fish like this in the States are just far and few between. And one of the big things that we were hoping to do is come down here and get some of these big giants. And, you know, I want to thank High Hook for having us down here, Craig.
Oh, without a doubt.
I know that I sort of loaded the deck, bringing a couple of professional guys with me from the States. I know you guys had a blast.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to try to do the old crossways hold now. Whew. Yeah, it's going to be a job. Glenn, why don't you give me a hand here?
I could do that, my friend.
You can grab the tail. I'm gonna try to swing him up and grab the head.
You have him.
Okay. Well, I'm sure the scale of this works. But today we had rising water, and man, I'll tell you what.
It worked out great, didn't it?
Worked out great. Weather front moving in didn't seem to affect the fish.
Of course, I waited till right the last minute. But
yeah. Well, until we're back inside, I'm signing off. We're going to get some IGFA photos. And
some rest.
And some rest. We'll see you a little bit later. What a week. You know, I need a break. You know, I came down here to have great fishing, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, picturesque setting, a great team, great fishing. You know, I don't know what else to say, but you need to be down here. And of course, I had the great team, and I want to take a couple seconds to thank Craig Weaver, you are the man.
What a trip.
Yeah, definitely.
What a trip.
Glenn Hood, fantastic as usual.
Been very memorable. Great.
Diego, awesome host. I tell you what, this guy will keep you in big fish down here.
Yeah.
And then Ian, another great adventure as usual.
You're
you know. I tell you what, anything south of the U.S., High Hook is the only place to call. Argentina, Brazil, probably Alaska by the time he's done. You know. Yeah. But hey, until next time, Don Sweet, we'll see you next time on Catfishing with the Pro.